Hello everyone, Krydax here. Welcome back to our Pyanodons playthrough. So, in our last episode, we planned out just the last few steps we're going to need for pie science. And one of those steps is these Yaedols. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Different kind of mushroom that are significantly more difficult to get than the other mushrooms. Very expensive. I did notice we are able to build research tier 2 of them once we have pie science, and we get, this better recipe that uses the special fungal substrate compared to what I have now, which uses improved fungal substrate. So hopefully, and then we can build the tier 2 of the building. So hopefully that will work out a lot better. Currently, everything that this requires isn't too bad, except for the bones. I don't think I'm producing any bones right now, actually. So I'm going to need cotton gut bones. So let's do that. The nice thing is that's a very small amount of cotton guts that I will need. And I also think, I don't remember if I mentioned this, at one point I did improve my cotton gut production. I think it was for the brains, for neuroprocessors. So I put all of this, I don't remember if I showed you guys this or not, I put all the cotton gut stuff inside these smaller factory buildings. So these will run full time. And then it's pretty standard stuff. The barrels, tree seeds, and moondrops come in. Cotton guts and empty barrels go out. Cotton guts go to these providers, and yada yada. So I actually probably need a third one of those because I'm still not starting to build up in terms of cotton guts. And considering I'm about to use a few more, I'm just going to do this again, just to kind of prevent some of the cotton gut shortage that I surely will have. So we will split this off, have this go in the right side. Oops, copy this, and that one. And then this one will merge back in. Oh, I actually had a moondrops too. Interesting. Can I get moondrops tier 2 yet? Moondrop warehouse or greenhouse. Moondrop stage 2. Huh. Fuel iron enriched moondrop flour. That's interesting. You can make fuel oil out of that. I could make these, I just don't have the research done. And then we get some really nice recipes. But alas, that is not the case at the moment, so I will just copy this. I don't have another factory building, so I'll have to do that in a second. For now, I just need some more barrels, which I will just load this guy up with some more steel. And then I think that should do it for the exterior. So we'll copy the interior. Just like that. I'll help out my little nanobots. Oh, and then I guess I should craft the cotton gut labs. Can't craft the third one because I don't have enough ingredients. So let me let the bots deliver some things to me. My little flying monkeys. Uranium lab. What am I missing? Looks like steel. Oh. I could have just grabbed some more steel. But here we are. Hey, look, we actually have built up some brains. If I only had a brain. I figure we can just keep going with the Wizard of Oz references in this episode. See how many we can, see how many we can get. Alright. So finish this out, and then I need to grab a bunch of cotton guts. my bots put them in. I'm really thankful I set up this automation system to get 200 cotton gut studs built up, because I don't have to really think about that. Oh, and I changed this to get more tree seeds as well, which it also looks like I'm out of wood. Oh my gosh, no wonder I'm out of wood. Because I'm building a, I have, what is that, like 6,000 tree seeds almost? Okay, well, not anymore. Oopsies. Okay, so we're getting a bunch more water barrels. Hopefully that's enough to get this all stocked up. And then moon drops are the problem now. These each require 0.224. And this factory produces 0.385. So yeah, not quite enough for 3. So we'll drop another one of these right here. And I'll just copy all of the things. So we'll copy that, paste it. 3, 4, 5. Make sure I don't have a secret one in my inventory. Don't think I do. One of those, one of those. I think I have everything else. Oh, I'll need to grab a bunch of moon drops to finish the system so that I can actually, you know, run the moondrop facilities. I don't think 33 is enough though. Oh no. I hate when it does that. That happens when my, you know, I should probably just cancel that. What are they called? Nanobots. When the nanobots are trying to deliver the modules, but I'm holding modules, it does that weird glitch. I should probably file a bug report with the, I assume that would be the nanobot mod maker, but it doesn't seem to have any negative impact, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to speed things up here for a little bit, because I do need some more. Or I guess I'll just have this switch modes, so it'll save up for a little while. Oh, and the other problem is we need a lot of seeds. I was about to see if I could put a module in here, but you can't, or I mean a productivity module, but you can't even put any modules into the botanical nurseries, which I guess makes sense. Oh, I need some seeds to start this whole process. That is the current issue. There we go, now they're running. Not quickly, but they are running. Okay, I'll take all of this guy's extra seeds just to help out the new guys on the block. Okay, now they all seem to be running. So how did wood get in there? Huh. Because I don't have any active providers or anything. So I guess some bots got stuck with some wood and dropped it off there, and then it got plonked into this chest. Oh, do I have the logistics limit on wood? I don't think I do. I don't know how that happened. But that should do it once we get a little bit more moondrop going here. But they do not make a whole lot. So the first bunches will go towards making more seeds, which will take a while to back up, so I'm gonna utilize this guy again. Man, once you get to chemical plus pie science, you finally start to get some much more efficient recipes for all this stuff. And then once you can start getting the Mark II modules, where like each of these gets you more speed, then it really starts to add up, I think. So soon we will be able to make these things in much larger amounts, but for now we're still kind of stuck doing what we're doing. Alright, well I'm gonna try to remember to come back and fix this. Finish it out. But for now, we will just export mode on that. That's balance, which is right. And yeah, we're just short on moon drops is the only problem right now. So I'll just come back in a minute for that. That will be for the bones. So I need to get the bone factory ready, which will be in here. I guess we'll just make another one of these. Also, someone mentioned this like 3 or 4 episodes ago. I can make the tier 3 factory building. But the problem is they require substations. And substations require super steel. So I can research these tier 3 factory buildings, but there's not much of a point. And also that cost. Look at that cost. 2,000 concrete. And 1,000 steel plates. So the problem is super steel. I still am a ways off from super steel, and honestly, I don't have a high need for Architecture 3 to get these bigger factory buildings at the moment. Recursion 2 is nice, because this would allow me to nest tier 2 buildings inside of tier 2 buildings and go infinitely deep. But at the moment, I don't have plans to go far enough in Pyanodons where I'm going to need that. Oh, look at this. All sorts of new things that we can unlock. But I don't know if I'm going to get that far. I do want you guys to know I am not going to be going super far into Pyanodons. We are probably, I don't know, another 5-10 episodes maybe. We're going to get a little deeper into pie science and chemical science, but I'm not going to do like all of pie science and chemical science. Definitely won't get to the next tier of circuits or science after that. So just kind of want you to start thinking about, you know, saying goodbye to the Pyanodons world for the Krydax channel, because I know many of you are enjoying it a lot, and many of you would wish that I would finish, but I don't think I have it in me. I've really enjoyed this so far, but I'm really looking forward to a new mod pack, and I'm going to do Angel Bob's Omni, and I do believe that that one will be more possible to finish, and maybe even get to a mega base at the end of it, kind of after we beat the game and unlock Omni compression, then we can try building maybe a mega base within that. So I'm looking forward to that, and I would love to finish Pyanodon sometime, so if I do come back to Pyanodons, I'll either come back to this save, or I'll start a new one, but I'll do a bunch of cheating to kind of get myself to this stage of the game. Maybe like, so I can start with a beautiful rail network and start with all the, you know, sciences unlocked that I've gotten to in this game, but kind of start with a fresh base. That sounds pretty fun to me. Because part of the trouble with Pyanodons is you spend so long unlocking the ability to do things a better way, and then redoing everything is just a huge undertaking. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So we want bones to come out of that. And then balance that one. I guess we're switching over to here. So I'm going to flip that blueprint, which people keep telling me is officially supported, but I don't know how it works with Bob's adjustable inserters, and I don't know how everything works with the blueprint flipping and whatnot. So I'm just going to keep using my old blueprint flip and turn mod. And be like one of those old men yelling at the clouds. Back in my day, we didn't have vanilla blueprint flipping. Okay, so bones will be balanced out, and that should do it. Cool. And I can't do productivity. I probably should do speed, just because speed is kind of slow on these buildings. So now we got bones. I'm gonna go check on my moon drops. In here, hopefully we've built up a decent amount. Yeah, there we go, 53, so I can fill these buildings up. Perfect. And then put those back in, and then those will be output mode. And so now we should have, between these two buildings, hopefully enough moon drops for everything. 0.385, 0.385, that's about 0.7 something. And these require 0.224. So we should have a surplus of moon drops moving forward. And a total cotton gut production just over 1 per second. Nice. Okay, so then I want to build these buildings. So we got the bones. I should probably pin this. I do need spores. The amount is fairly small, so I'm okay putting these spore collectors somewhere far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna put these out on the edge of the world here. So we want the Yaedols spores. I wonder if we get the better research for that as well. Where does that come from? Spores. Doesn't look like that research. This one. So once we get this research, we get an even better recipe that takes, it gives you a high percentage chance to get the spores. So that'll improve our yield a little bit from these buildings. But I will put speed modules in here. Make sure everything's powered up. And we'll do that right here. All right. Those stack to 300, so 3,000 is going to be plenty. And then I guess I might as well put this here. All I need is water and logs. Yeah, there's got to be water available somewhere. Yeah, there's water up here. It's kind of ironic. I have my Fawogay being created right here. I decided to produce mushrooms in the same place. Kind of didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this one... Can I do productivity? Dang it, I cannot. So we'll request... Also, am I providing logs to the network? I don't think I am. 205 is a weird number, so I probably need to go make sure they're being provided. Logs. So here, output priority left. And then put some of these into a provider chest. Probably 2 stacks is plenty. Not gonna need very many. Alright, so... Already got some fungal substrates. Cool beans, cool beans. And then we want that to feed into this building. Which I think I might need to do this. Fungal substrate improved. You know what I should do is put this in a chest first. In case we need the regular fungal substrate, and then we'll do the improved one here with a requester chest. We'll do 5 clicks, which gives us 25 crafts worth. I can take that out. And then that will be divided to a full stack, which is 100. No, we want 5 stacks of that. No productivity on that either. Okay, so we've got that all finished. Go team. And I just need my first Yaedols. So we need to go... I should have started the episode with this. Sorry, everybody, because this is going to take a second. We need to have... Oh, still short on Vrouk cocoons. Actually, forget which building it is that makes the first of something. Oh, is it just... I think it's a botanical nursery. I believe. Yes, here we go. Okay, so this is what we want. Okay, I can give it that stuff. We need moss gene sample, mushroom DNA, Yaedols codex. That only makes one of them. I just want to make sure I make the right amount here. So I thankfully don't need Yaedols to make Yaedols. So I do just need to start with some. But if I make 2 or 3, that will help me a lot, because they give plus 1,000%. Therefore, I will make 3. So I need 3 Yaedols codex. And then I need mushroom DNA sample, which is this guy. I need 3 of those, which means 3 Flavanoid codexes. And 3 wooden chests. Okay. I can speed this up. Bam, 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 bam. Got plenty of power. So that'll go a little faster. And then that's already inserting into here, which is nice. So now I just need to make sure we have enough of those things. I need 15 moss gene samples, which are in here. I'll just take 25, I guess. The 3 Yaedols codexes. Bingo. 4 alien samples are being requested, so that's good. Get rid of a few things I don't need. And then I need to grab some Flavanoid and Yaedols spores. So I'll go down to the south, grab those, put them in. That should get that all set. Okay. So that we need 20 and 20 each. So that's more than enough. So there we go. Our first Yaedols. Now I know we're supposed to have 50 of these, but I'm only going to make 10 Yaedols culture. And I need 200 concrete each. So that's a decent amount of concrete. Where am I making concrete? I can't remember where it is. Ooh, can my brain do it? Here it is. It's the big factory that has the concrete symbol on it. What do you know? Who would have thought to look there? You know? Not me. Clearly. Also, did I mention to everybody that I added more quartz mining? I think I did. Yeah, I did. And I also made these quartz mines Mark II. Or sorry, these borax mines. To make sure I had enough borax. I just saw my crystal mine and thought of that. Okay, so what we're doing is grabbing a lot of concrete, making a bunch of these Yaedols. 1, 2, 3. I need to wait for circuit deliveries. Don't tell me we're out of circuits. No, we're not. Okay, 2, 3. Oh, they take 100 circuits. 4. We'll wait for some circuits to get delivered first. There we go. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. A specialized cave to grow this gigantic fungus. Interesting. Alright, well, there we go. It's a lot of titanium, too. Just burned through 1,000 titanium, 500 duralumin, 2,000 concrete. Alright, how big are they? They're kind of big. So we'll definitely want to go inside of a factory building. And this is more metals, so let's go off to the side, maybe right here. Kind of out of the way. So out of the way that I might need a couple more roboports, even. Make sure I'm not connecting areas that aren't supposed to be connected. And then we'll need a requester. Now to grow Yaedols, what do I even need? The spores, manure, substrate, and wood. That's it. That's not too bad. So wood, I'll go with 318. We'll do 100 seconds worth. Fungal substrate, round up to 70. Yaedols spores, round up to 70. Manure, we'll go 160. And then that will get put on belts. And we'll run that by the buildings. Can I even fit 10 in here? 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Yes, we will be fine with 10. Because the ingredients, we have 3 inputs. Definitely doing the best recipe here. So 4 inputs and 1 output. So the inputs, 1 belt, outputs. I could technically only have it with 3 spaces, but that's not as nice. Okay, so inputs, we'll make sure to leave some spacing here. And this is where everybody will get all the things. So input, 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 input. Oh, that's not right. This guy actually needs to go like that. Yeah. And this guy goes around. And then output. Is this right? Yeah. You're gonna drop up there. You're gonna drop over there. And these 2. Perfect. And then here, we just need the top half. Oh no, we have more. Just kidding. You know what I can do is just copy this. Make sure it goes to the edges. Perfect. Okay. And then this stuff is going to go onto belts. Don't think it really matters who does what. You can be fungal substrate, you can be spores, and you can be manure. I promise that's not an insult. Okay, that will come... Ooh, we are a little short on vertical space here, though. Interesting. Do I need to make some red belts? Ooh, I am going to make a red belt. I just noticed the underground length is 15. Look at that. That is gorgeous. My first usage of a red belt. And then the output can come across the top here, which is nice. Okay, so they're all getting filled up, and we just need to go grab the actual Yaedols. Get rid of all this stuff. And we should be Yaedeling away. Yadel-a-hee-hoo. Oh, okay, here. Three Yaedols. Sweet. So we'll just start with this bottom left one. Or we should probably have 3 different buildings going. Maximize the speed. Forgot about the water. That's important. Water. Bam. Well, that is going to take a second, because these require a decent amount of water. I'm actually going to need 2 pumps. Wouldn't have imagined that, but it's 317. Though I've decided an easier way to handle that is a single speed module. But yeah, look at this. They're running now. Huzzah! And they'll get me about 1 per minute, which will help me fill up the rest. Oh, they're almost like underwater looking. It's like a fancy looking cave. There's even a spidery thing that's, I don't know, pollinating, crawling around. That's cool. The art continues to be amazing. Okay, so then we need to get water going on these. Which is kind of good that I just happened to leave room for it, because I completely forgot about the water hookups. Lucky me. So we'll do that. Bring the ingredients down to these guys. Insert, insert, outsert, outsert. Okay. That should do it. So go up here. We'll put all of that into a chest. We're 60% of the way to being done with the first craft. All right, connect water. There we go. Okay, so that should do it for Yaedols. And the last thing we need to make flavonoids is seaweed. 5 per second. That's actually a decent amount of seaweed. I'm going to double check what am I making over here, because this is where I'm getting most of my seaweed. That's only 1.4. Not exactly the amount I'm looking for. I can make Seaweed Crop Facilities Mark II, which is nice. I feel like I actually did that already somewhere. And then I can pretty easily add carbon dioxide to speed things up. Slaked lime. It's kind of expensive. Oh, probably the limestone recipe is actually the best. Oh, weird. It's actually not that much better than just water, because that's 4 in 25 seconds, and this is 8 in 40 seconds versus 50 seconds. Whereas the carbon dioxide is 6 in 25 seconds, so that's 50% faster. So this is probably the easiest one, since carbon dioxide's not too difficult. Slaked lime is a lot faster, but you have to use slaked lime and saline water, both of which are kind of on the more expensive end for something that can be free otherwise. But we have tons of extra biomass, so that's not too bad. For now, I'm just going to use the seaweed I have, since I'm not going to need to be making this quite at the full rate. So 2 biofactories, and those flavonoids are going into the actual Pi Science recipe. So you'll want to make that on location. Pi Science will probably need its own little building, but I'll make it near the other sciences. This guy will be for Pi Science. And I'm guessing those first Yaedols are done, so we're gonna go put them in the other buildings. Ooh, we got 9 of them, right, because they're producing 3 at a time. Sweet. Okay, so then get all these buildings running. What are we at now? We're at 4.7 per minute. Okay. So that's pretty fast. These will all be filled up very soon. I'll give him the rest of my stuff. Okay, so what else do we need? We need all this stuff. Oh, the uranium. I'll save the uranium for next time. So let's get the flavonoids set up, and then I think we'll call it an episode, and we'll plan on doing uranium. Where even is uranium? There's some to the northwest here. I could make another little train track. That's nickel ore. I guess there's some right here. And I'm only using half this belt, I believe. So that's actually perfect. Oh, do I still need sulfuric acid, though? Well, we'll check on that in a minute. Flavonoids first. So I need 2 biofactories. Tier 2. Which I need 50 latex for. Well, I know where I can find that. Here we go. Latex factory, right here. 51. So biofactory, 2 of them. Get rid of that latex. Can I put productivity in here? Ooh, I can. Free latex, sign me up. Okay, so those biofactories need to go in the Pi Science building. Ta-da! Those will go next to a chest here that will have the needed things, seaweed and Yaedols. And we can put productivity in that. The rate is requiring fast inserting. Flavanoids. Okay, what was the rate? 1 Yaedol per second. So we will request 50 and seaweed. I can't remember what the number was. It was like 4 times as much. So we'll start with 200, not 20. 200. Okay, so I'll go check on my Yaedols real quick. We probably can finish out that build. Oh, we've got 12 more. Not quite enough. Just need 6 more. Which, once these 2 are done, we'll get there. Sweet. Alright. So our Yaedols are at a rate of 0.2 per second. That's only a fifth of what we need. I can copy this 5 times. Once I have recursion technology, I could put all of this inside another factory building. But for now, I'll settle for 0.1 pi science per second, which is hilariously bad, but better than nothing. These are relatively cheap, so I'll let them build up to 10 stacks. Except for the wood. I may end up running out of wood. I don't know if I'm making enough for all the different things I do. And then, real quick, I'm just going to go double check on uranium. Is there anywhere that I can see uranium? Doesn't look like it. Gosh, look at how fast that train was moving. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it's intense. So yeah, I guess the real question is, what do I need to mine uranium? And is it sulfuric acid? Just like the vanilla game. Because if it is, I'm going to try to see if I can make sulfuric acid from nothing. Because otherwise I have to make a train stop. Oh, it is sulfuric acid. It's a very small amount though. 1 sulfuric acid. Huh. And with this recipe, how much uranium do I actually need? 0.2? That's not very much. That is not very much. Okay, sulfuric acid. Iron plate and sulfur. Acid gas. Aha. This is it. I can just make it from acid gas. And acid gas, if I'm remembering correctly, somewhere else in the base, can be made just from tailings. Except we get tailings dust. That's annoying. I don't see a better way to do it, though. Okay, so we need an evaporator and a chemical plant and 2 washers and a soil collector. So washers... You know, I said the episode would be done, but here I am doing more things. Let's just get the sulfuric acid set up, and then we'll be done. So soil into a washer, into another washer. And this guy is washing soil into sand. This guy's washing sand into pure sand. All of you need water. Should come from a pump jack. And then tailings. We're also going to need a burner. Which unfortunately has to be powered by solid fuel. Oh, that's an oil burner. What am I doing? This kind of burner. And we'll want to burn the sand. We'll want to burn the ash. I will need some sort of solid fuel from all this. Okay, but that's all good. And then the tailings. We need an evaporator. Where are you? Evaporator. For the tailings. Oh, come on. And then that will manage the acid gas needs. Oh, productivity. Why not? And then tailings dust will also get burned. Or is tailings dust actually something that could give me a solid fuel? It can. It can turn into coal dust. Can it turn in enough to burn all of this? I have no idea. Let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, so we're gonna get from 30 soil, 10 sand, and 100 tailings. And from that we get 80 more tailings. So we're gonna get 8 pure sand versus 180 tailings. 180 tailings will get us about 7 tailings dust. 7 tailings dust will get us about 3 coal dust, which is about 9 megajoules, which is enough to run this for 30 seconds. So I actually think we might be okay. So I just need a solid separator. Okay, so we'll do it this way. We'll put this on a belt. Output priority goes to the left. That will go into separating tailings dust. That output goes here. Actually, we should probably have filter inserter. So this will be for coal dust. And then this one will be for the rich dust. That way we don't have any weird deadlock issues with one inserter holding something when the other thing doesn't fit. And then the rest of the tailings dust, if we have too much, will just get burned. Okay, looking good so far. That'll create acid gas, and then we finally need a chemical plant. Right here. To make sulfuric acid. Oh, it also needs water. So I'll just put it there. Connect up water. Give us some productivity so we'll get a lot more out of the deal. And I think that's good. And look, we already got power right here. So I connect that up. And let's see how it works. I'll make a little tank so it can store up over time. That was surprisingly easy to get sulfuric acid from nothing. It does look like we'll have plenty of coal dust. I'm gonna take the coke out just to see, make sure it all runs properly. But yeah, we're gonna end up with more coal dust than we need. Sweet. And I really don't need very much uranium, so that should do it. So we will start the next episode with getting fuel rods going. And then after that, it will be a mad dash to pi science. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Get these connected up. I just want to see the first uranium ore. I almost call it sulfur ore. Get mined. There we go. And this does seem like a good place for productivity. Is that crazy? It's probably reasonable. Oh, never mind. Can't use productivity in miners anymore. In that case, I'll just leave it alone. It's not worth modules. So. Alright, well, I'm going to call it an episode here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Let me know what you think in the comments. Enjoy whatever kind of day it is you're having.